live in front of an internet audience. It's the Vox Off Show starring Voxandra. Tonight's guest, Dr. Aggro. God bless the wheel, because it's the Salty Sash. Submit your questions for the Q&A, featuring Winamp and the Press Play Band. I'm Chair G Tables, and it's time to Vox Off!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vox Off Show. I am your host, Voxandra, and right behind me, as always, is my wonderful co-host, Chair G Tables.
Whoa, hello.
How is my favorite furniture?
I ate cereal today.
Oh, what kind of cereal? Just kidding. Don't say it. Don't say it. They have to ask. We have a fun show for you tonight. Dr. Aggro from the GigaBoots Extended Universe is here with us. Will you need a thesaurus to understand his hipster vocabulary? Or will you just smile and nod as I will be doing live? Yes, that is very obtuse. And don't you ever forget the fantastic, the fabulous, the impossibly perfect band. Chat, can we get a huge pog applause for Winamp and the Press Play Band?
So good. Oh god.
Oh, they are fire. They are always fire. I get a pog applause too.
They truly know the age of the DOS.
I got a pog applause as well. And you know, Chair? I don't think they've ever hit a single note wrong.
No, of course not.
Ever.
100% accuracy.
If you hire them to play a song, they will play it as is, and they will never fuck it up. It's so impressive. It's so freaking impressive.
That's why Winamp is there for you. Always been there since
True.
a very, very, very long time ago.
Hey, reminder to everyone, all alerts will be off during the show, and any contributions will be acknowledged at the end. Also remember, we will be having an audience Q&A segment where you can ask us, or our guest, any question you want by using the link found in chat. No matter how trivial or massive, if you have a question, send it in, because if you don't, we are not answering it. We won't do it. Do you want to know what cereal Chair was just eating? Do you want to know? You have to submit the question, because Chair won't answer. Don't do it, Chair. Don't tell them. They have to ask you. They have to ask you. I had cereal too. You'll never know. You will never know what it is unless you ask. I will not tell you. I won't do it. I refuse. You have to ask.
Is it Pop-Tarts in milk?
I refuse. Pop-Tarts and milk, Chair? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. Listen. You know, I thought I was feeling some heat, but now I just feel gross after that one. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but there is still that warmth. That warmth, that heat, that very, very news-like feeling. I feel like a steamy, hot gaming scoops are here. That's right, here in the Vox Off Show, your #1 source for serious gaming news.
Oh, yes.
It's time for the hot scoops. Are you all ready? Are you all ready?
I'm 100% ready.
bots are in the news this week. That's right, specifically the bots of Halo Infinite. This time, it isn't just the players teabagging you after a kill. That's right, turns out the bots are also doing the infamous crouch spam on players after killing them, getting many people online excited as videos of the act spread around. 343, however, has come out and said that this isn't intended behavior. Apparently, the bots are having issues jumping or climbing up stairs and other obstacles. And when it gets stuck doing so, the animation they repeat over and over resembles the classic teabagging. I do have to commend 343 though. It seems that the bots are really impressive, because they're perfectly impersonating real gamers, both in that they teabag after kills and have difficulty climbing upstairs.
I'm telling you, this is like 100% accuracy.
Tara, are you out of shape?
Yeah. Ah! Ah!
Are you an out of shape gamer? Do you have problems going upstairs?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
No,
Hey.
but listen. What's more accurate is because they do the teabagging, and I did that too, especially when I was in elementary school, because I didn't even know it was rude. I thought it was just gamer culture. So and then I moaned too, like so much, and they're like, "Who is this elementary school kid just moaning on the mic?"
Disgusting. You started being gross very young, Chair. It's very understandable. Hey, hey, Chair, you know about Razer?
Of course.
The company that makes the gaming products where they shove a bunch of lights into them and charge double. Turns out they're looking to branch out, this time with health products. Or rather, they're looking to make their own face masks. That's right, they're working on the Razer Zephyr, a reusable respirator with active ventilation, wireless auto-sterilization, and, as I'm sure you all expect, glowing RGB lights. Oh yeah! Now, there's no release date yet for the Zephyr, but there is a sign-up to beta test the device. That's right, you could have the opportunity to beta test a face mask. Also, small note, apparently Razer said they're not medical grade masks and they don't meet the requirements for performing essential work. Sounds like they're really living up to the brand's name. Let me tell you though, if there's anything I want from a company known for overpriced computer peripherals, it's to be allowed to beta test their face masks to see if I still get COVID. You want to do that, Chair? You want to beta test a mask?
Yes, I want a beta test.
To see if you confer a disease? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Seems a little yikes, but just a little yikes. But hey, I got some news here that's a bit more than a little yikes. You ready for this one, Chair? Have you heard of the game Back 4 Blood? It's a zombie shooter that's being made by the creators of Left 4 Dead. They're in the news, and not because of the performance of their recently released beta. You see, as it turns out, the zombies of the game, they're having a minor issue of being a little racist. That's right, the zombies occasionally have a heated gaming moment and moan out the N-word. And not like it kinda sounds like it, it's about clear as day. Turns out, the devs tried a system where the various different zombie noises would be randomly combined to try and increase the number of vocal lines they might produce, It's a pretty neat idea to try to get the zombies to say a bunch of different things by combining the things. They probably should have double-checked with some of the combinations were possible, though, because one of them just happens to be the slur. Despite this hiccup that Turtle Rock plans to patch out, the game is getting a lot of positive attention, but I can't say it looks like the game's for me. After all, I'm a gaming hipster, so I don't care much for overused tropes in big, popular games. And this one has two of the absolutely biggest tropes in gaming as a whole: zombies and saying the N-word.
Yes. This is 100% the gamer moment.
Jared, do you think afterwards the zombies start going, "Oh, I was only singing along.
Yes, 100%. That's 100% that what they would say about.
Oh man. So, Chair,
Yes.
did you hear about Sakurai?
Of course, the man himself.
He was meeting up with Harada recently and talked about various topics. And one of them was how wild rumors always sprout up regarding, Smash Brothers and games in general. Sakurai mentioned how he can't really meet up with other creators because any small thing you say will spread as truth. Everything just goes like wildfire. Yeah. He had a message for everyone, which was, take a look here, that he'd just like to say, give him a break. Just give him a break. Take in everything he says, everything he does. Just come on already. Give Sakurai a break, Hey. Wait a second. Give me a break. Break. Wait, Breakout! Sakurai must be talking about the game Breakout, which I believe was originally developed by Atari. And hey, you know what else was developed by Atari? Pong. And everyone knows Pong is basically a virtual form of table tennis. Now, what system was table tennis on? That's right, Wii Sports Resort on the Wii, which is also a Nintendo console. Ooh, it's all coming together here. But hold on. Wii Sports Resort was released in June of 2009. But what else was released on June of 2009?
Oh no, I got this. It's
oh.
Blast Blue Calamity Trigger, which is
a fighting game. Oh, wait. And what other genre of games were fighting games lumped in with in the past?
It's always gotta be beat 'em up games.
Beat 'em ups. Exactly. But hold on. Put that to the side. We're not done with the Wii Sports Resort. Now, what kind of game is Wii Sports Resort, Chair?
Sports?
No. Like, what kind of people is the game appropriate for?
Family friendly?
Exactly, family friendly. Friendly, yeah. And do you know who's all about family? Vin Diesel from the Fast and the Furious.
And Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel also loves Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Now put it all together.
So Dungeons and Dragons and beat 'em ups. Dragon's Crown.
You got it. And we all know the sorceress from Dragon's Crown and her huge, powerful, gigantic spells. And do you know who else is huge and powerful? That's right, Broly. And who was it that was crying, which made Broly so angry? That's right, Goku. You heard it here first on the Vox Off Show. Sakurai has confirmed Goku for Smash Ultimate. We did it. We figured it out.
This for
it's
so
confirmed.
long.
It's confirmed.
I
Goku
can't
for
believe
Smash.
it.
We did it.
I want Goku.
Oh man. Wait, Chair. So
Yes.
So what was Sakurai talking about in the interview again?
Who's the next Smash character?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he was announcing
Yeah.
Goku, wasn't he? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. Gamers and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight. Listen, Dr. Aggro is here. The salty session is ready to spice up your night. But first, our week in review. See you there. Chair G Hey, balls.
Yes.
How are you?
Well, I'm hot, but you know, like, because of your hot gaming news, you made it even so much hotter here. It was so hot that my aircon exploded, so it's so hot.
Oh no! Destroyed your room
Yeah.
in a heat wave with the hot gaming news. My goodness, how could I have done such a thing?
It's been so hot. I've been like, all right, guys. Let's come over to my place and let's commentate my Evo matches. But then it was so hot. I'm like, yo, I'm crashing in your place for now. I'ma steal your PS4. I'm competing with your PS4. Let's do Evo here.
Imagine playing the PS4 in your apartment that's too hot, and then you get disqualified because it overheats and crashes. That would be an issue, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
But you know what else is like so hot? Like, wait, no, I didn't lose to a sole bad guy. No, I beat up the sole bad guys, but then I lost to. I was competing in Guilty Gear, okay? I was competing in Guilty Gear, okay? And of course, with like every single online major, there is so much disqualifications.
You know, I haven't seen a ton of
DQs.
it, but like I saw some tweets here and there.
Yeah, it's like DQ, 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 DQ. It's everywhere, and then
You'd think everyone's getting ice cream.
yeah, everyone's getting ice cream, and oh my gosh. So like, you know, like a few of my matches are people that are like, you know, got far because they got all the DQs. I'm like, whoa, wait, this player this far in bracket? No disrespect, but I feel like
disrespect.
I feel like
What are you
I don't
doing
know,
here?
some of it felt like, you know, like some people they're still learning, you know.
Right?
And
No,
then-
I got you.
And I'm like, oh, okay, DQ. And then all of a sudden, top 200 player, blue glowing aura, and I died to that one. I'm like, no! I got perfected, and then I got sent to losers. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I faced against someone, and it was like Danny versus the world. I'm like, Danny versus the world, and then there was another Danny, and I'm like, wait, what if this Danny wins and then he got to grand finals? But then all of a sudden, remember like the Ghost of Evil comes. Do you remember the Ghost of Evil from Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Do you remember that one?
Ghost of Evo. I don't know.
No,
I do.
okay. So the Ghost of Evil was so in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 many years ago, Chris G won, and then all of a sudden, like some shirtless guy comes up to the stage and said, "It's not over yet until you beat me."
What? I don't remember
And
that
he gets
happening.
escorted out by security. It's like, you know, it's like.
Oh,
And
my-
people are like, you know, making like memes like, here comes a new challenger, and he's like the secret boss, and they called him the Ghost of Evo.
That's amazing! Holy shit! The Ghost of Evo. It's not over till you beat me. Sir, please leave the building.
So I don't know. I just thought that this Danny would be like the winner, and then we were like, you know, maybe the Ghost of Evil will come back, and it's Danny Phantom because of the new Nicktoons fighting game.
Ghost of Evil Danny Phantom. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, sadly I did beat that Danny. I'm like, okay, the prophecy was not fulfilled. But then I fought against someone, and I was like, oh, very strong player, and like, you know, you know, you could see like this guy grinded so hard, and it was like oh, VIP player, super high ranked, and then there's me, who just borrowed someone's PS4 and put Guilty Gear there.
I was just
Level
about to
2.
say, I was just about to bring this up. What if someone just like used someone like a friend's account? Because like it doesn't matter what account you use, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't see the ranking of being celestial or anything. They just show up in some random ass account. And you're like, you have no idea how good they're gonna be. You have
Yeah,
no
that's
clue.
literally me.
That you did that.
Just,
That's so good.
I just hit someone's place because I need the aircon. No, I find it so funny because like he's using Melia Rage and this character requires like a lot of practice and a lot of inputs and mix-ups and like he's doing like this big crazy thing and then like his combo ends as like I'm gonna set up for another one and then I just kill him with the dolphin. I just find it so funny because like you can see this guy put so much heart into it and I just do like crazy mindless things.
Whoop, see ya. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Goodbye.
But yeah, no, I lost to that one though. I was one hit away again. Remember I said in that anime convention I was one hit away from getting to grand finals. Yeah. This again. No, it's not.
You
grand
gotta
finals,
seal
though.
the deal, Chair. You gotta seal the deal.
I just need one hit. I just need one hit to win.
Just one more hit. Goodness.
And yeah, but no, it was hype. It was hype. I wasn't even mad about it because I actually had good matches.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
But it's all done. It's all done. And like, what it is actually today, Vox?
What is it today, Chair? Let's hear it. I know what it is
Vox. It's Aya's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. DMCA. What? Yeah, it's your chatbot's birthday. Chat, can we get some chair G table emotes or my emotes too? Whatever. A box pog. To say happy birthday. Any emote at all to say happy birthday to Chair's chatbot, Aya.
I was so happy because I feel like I did something right, and like okay, so I basically just updated her to be able to understand like sentences a bit better. She's still stupid though, but at least like if you like a few days ago I had a Killer Instinct money match, which I changed all the music to Killer Instinct midis because of you.
That's right, because after the show last week, if any of you missed it, we listened to midis from VGmusic.com.
Yeah, and I put
which was a lot of fun, actually. I had a video recently of Kingston playing with his new treat box that I got, where he has to get the treats out of the box, and I used Mega Man X5 midis to like for the background music of the battle, which I thought was a lot of fun. So.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun going back and doing that.
But yeah, no, I just find it funny because like okay. Oh my gosh, it's another moment again. Well, like I said, like from the tournament, I only needed one hit to win the money match. But I was like, okay, yeah, I got the combo. I pretty much got this win, and then I missed input, and it killed me. I lost the money match. Okay.
One hit short chair G tables.
I just needed that one hit. I could have won the money match.
What was on the line for this money match?
Huh?
What was on the line?
Oh, I just wanted Aya art.
So what did you lose?
Oh, now I have to commission people for OCs of the person I challenged. But you know what?
I
Listen.
see.
But listen. Now, listen. During that match, it had like Rash from Battletoads, and it was like, people were asking Aya to test out like, her birthday features. They're like asking, like, well, what flavor is Rash? And then Aya just said, Filipino flavored. I'm like, yes, she understands. She could understand.
Oh my god.
Where I realized she could understand. And then someone asked for on someone's stream. They were like, oh, Aya, you gotta money match me in the speed run, or are you just a pussy? And then Aya just said, yeah, I'm a pussy. I'm like, what?
Like, yeah, whatever. Call me whatever. Get out of here. I ain't money matching you. You're not worth my time. Can you call me names? Yeah, whatever. Okay, bye. Bye. Sure, whatever.
But yeah.
I'm not. Bye.
Bae. But yeah, yesterday, we we celebrated Aya's birthday in VR chat, and okay, so Oliver volunteered to act as Aya for that birthday, and I was actually happy because like we had like 20 people there, and I was like, wow, there's people from like it's like all from like different communities. There's people all from different communities, and we actually had all the sex men in there too, which is America.
Sex men. Sex men VR chat.
And then like, you know, we were all singing happy birthday, and then like, you know, here's the funny thing, like, you know, like we were all like, you know, saying cool things and nice things about Aya, and then, you know, as Aya made her birthday speech, Oliver went to me and whispered to me, "I wish my birthdays were like this."
Aww, well, don't say leak private messages, Chair.
No, she said it on stream after.
Oh,
yeah,
after
VR chat, she did a live stream as Aya.
Okay.
And
embarrassing.
She said that. She's like, I wish people celebrate my birthday like that.
I'm just glad you didn't do it in a restaurant with a body pillow.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. This was our substitute this year. We did.
Yeah, I'm glad. I want you to keep it that way. Yeah, this was good.
Maple was insistent though. He's like, I'm gonna drive 4 hours to Jollibee. I'm like,
okay, bye.
No, it's okay. It's
okay, bye,
okay.
Maple. Have a good time, Maple. Bye.
You don't have to. But yeah, no, that was sick. It was so sick. I was so excited. You know, yesterday, that Aya birthday was supposed to be the vote date part 2. Oh, I didn't even talk about vote date number 1.
Yeah, you're right. You're running out of time here, Chair.
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about that later. You know, there's more important things to talk about, and that's you, Vox. What did you do
I'm important. Oh my goodness. Well, last night was the Mega Man X mid-month marathon of August, and it was quite fun. As usual, it was a blast, which I very much enjoyed. That's, for those who don't know, it's when I play Mega Man X 6 through X1. Yeah. I do them in reverse order now, because by the time I finish X5, it's just fun games afterwards for me. I forgot to get the special armor for Zero in X5, so the final boss was tough. Like, Sigma just does like 1/3 of your life with every hit. But I figured out his pattern. I finally got him after a little while, which was fun. I couldn't just like slam my face against it and beat it real quick by like just tanking all the damage. So I had to actually learn it, but it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Bad RNG in X6 though. No new personal best speedrun, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun as it always is. But I did what was interesting was I did the Mega Man X3 Zero project again, which was a lot of fun.
Do you really love this now?
It's pretty cool. It's a cool change that I like. Got the cool changes and everything. I talked about it last week, but yeah, it continues to be fun. The other thing I did, besides our little MIDI romp, was I've been playing the DS remake of Saga 2.
Oh yeah, I've been watching.
Final Fantasy Legend 2, for those who don't know.
You named Chirurgy!
Yeah, I named the Esper after me, and I named the monster after Chair. And so I like chairs become different monsters and whatnot, and you vary between like being a bad form and being overpowered, and it's great.
Yeah, you turned me into a big titty snake monster.
Dude, when you were a fairy is when you were really OP. When you were the sprites were really good. Yeah. And Chair, I think you're gonna like some of the cute forms we're gonna try to make you endgame because they're some of the most powerful. You are probably going to carry the final boss.
Oh my! I will have to watch this. I will witness.
It's very likely that you will. Yeah.
If I beat the top, not the top. If I beat the final boss, yeah, you have to admit I'm the top. If I'm the one to land it.
No, that doesn't make Chair. That's not how. Anyway, the remake's really good. It's faithful in a really good way while adding a ton of new fun stuff, and I really dig it. And I think I think it was this week that in Final Fantasy XIV I finally did all the Nier raids. And they're really fun. They have really fun mechanics. I really enjoy doing them. I'm looking forward to playing them again this coming week. And yeah, I'm just having a great time in Final Fantasy XIV. I started trying to learn how to tank. I'm trying to learn how to play Gunbuster. Or no, Gunbreaker. Not Gunbuster's a really good anime. But no, Gunbreaker is I'm learning how to tank and it's fun. Got the tankxiety. All my tankxiety is just like, does this boss have a tank buster that I have to use a cooldown before it happens? So I have to like look it up first, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, this is actually easy. Okay, never mind. This is actually fine. So, I mean, Red Mage is still my favorite class, but I'm having a fun time having a Gunblade. So I could be like female Squall, which is a ton of fun. Which is good. Which is good. But you know what? You know what I think it's time for, Chair? I think it's time for us to bring on our guest for tonight. Yes. That is right. Gamers, we have with us, who will shortly appear, Dr. Aggro from the GigaBoots Extended Universe, who you might know from their presentations, fantastic artwork, and drones, I believe. Oh boy. Let's give us a moment and bring him on out. Gamers, let's get a big applause for Dr. Aggro. Dr. Aggro,
Cool.
how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing pretty good.
Welcome to the Vox Off show. How do you like the place?
It's amazing. It's got walls and everything now. You've really come up in the world. It really warms my heart to see that.
Hey, the warehouse had like 3 walls.
Plentiful columns. It was sort of in between.
We'll say like 3 3/4 walls. There were some open areas. It was a bit drafty, but hey, you know, in the summer that would have been nice. Maybe. Aggro. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
When was it that Dan Video Games started roping you into doing content for the internet?
God, I think the summer after high school is basically when that whole thing started. We had watched the movie Versus in Bob's bedroom.
Oh my god.
And we all looked at each other and thought, I mean, we can do that, right?
I love it so much. Yeah, Versus is still one of my favorite movies. That's so good.
And we all went in on like a $600 camcorder together and decided on an every other week publishing schedule for internet videos, and stopped having fun for the rest of our lives and just worked on internet content.
What are you talking about, Aggro? Isn't making things on the internet super easy and fun all the time, and it's just like you're goofing off and that's that?
It is. It's like not even having a job at all.
Yeah.
Especially when you also have a full-time job.
No problem at all. Easy peasy. So, lately, you've been up to appearing in the GigaBoots podcast network on the different variety shows, typically.
Mm-hmm.
With, let's see here. We got Armchair Devs, where you make pitches for games. Let's see. The premise, for those who don't know, with Armchair Devs is there'll be a game franchise that the contestants will need to come up with a pitch to reboot, while one person is like the executive and judges them. Aggro, I believe you're known for quite a few of your pitches.
I have been called a terrorist. I have been called a war criminal. I have literally heard stories of people quieting crying children at night by threatening them with some of my pitches.
Why don't you, for those who don't know, which one, give us an example. What was your favorite one?
Oh, I mean, I think I've had better ones. I've had more clever ones, but there was just something sweet about turning Silent Hill into a cell phone based ARG real world battle royale. I cannot express to you how satisfying it was drawing an abstract image of a quadcopter drone carrying a kitchen knife.
I still love like what you brought to the table with your pitches, because everyone's coming in with like, all right, here's how we're gonna reboot Silent Hill. Here's my idea. Oh, here's my idea. And then you're just like, real life battle royale. Here's how it's gonna go down.
I had never played a Silent Hill game in my life. I asked Dan, he's like, do you want to be on the Armchair Devs for Silent Hill? And I said, does it bother you that I have never played a Silent Hill game? And he said, no. All right.
Even better. What was your favorite pitch that like was that your favorite pitch, or just probably the one that blew up the most? Or is there any that like you felt was more ingenious of your wit and intellect that people didn't latch to as much?
I mean, I think for personal satisfaction, the very end of my Kingdom Hearts pitch, in which I entirely self-indulgently made the super secret twist ending be related to my Final Fantasy 16 pitch from several months beforehand, whether or not anyone was going to be able to remember it enough to connect those dots.
That's good. That's good. Not as many people picked up on that one.
No, and you know, the ones that did were rightfully angry, morally outraged at me for having done so.
Morally outraged. So
it's
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's I always know it's a good episode of Armchair Devs when I watch the live premiere and get a full page in chat of people just shouting Aggro.
What have you done? Why have you done such a thing? So what do you mostly do in your free time, Aggro? You know, you kind of make content on the side, it seems, and so you're more of a private individual aside from that. What are you into? What's your deal?
Freelancer, just without the lance, because I don't have 10-foot ceilings. It's a logistical nightmare. No, mostly I'm a giant weeb from way back, so it's anime and video games, from sunrise to sunset.
What kind of anime? Let's judge you. Let's judge you, Aggro.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to get deep into the core of what makes me as a person, we're talking 90s anime snobbery. That is what lies in my heart. But honestly, here in the past few years, I have really gotten into shitty seasonal animes. I have ridden the isekai wave.
Oh
my god.
How far the mighty fall.
I will watch every shitty isekai that comes out. They are all dear to me.
Oh, I liked you better when you watched anime that's older than Chair.
It's one of those things that like when I was a kid, anime was pretty popular, but it was still underground. And then like in the mid 90s, we had sort of a golden age on the fan side, and then getting into the 2000s, the industry had a golden age where we had that glut of them just buying every show they could find and putting it on the market because anime sells, right? We started getting a lot of shitty anime mixed in with all what was once a more curated list, and anime sort of like went underground again as that whole thing slid off a cliff. And then And then seasonal streaming picked up and the kids started watching anime again. And I'm like, oh, I guess everybody knows anime. And then I realized I was old because I walked into a room full of these fucking Zoomers who had never heard of half the shit I was talking about.
Yeah. It went from anime. What are you, a nerd? Into everyone knows what an anime is now.
Right?
Cowboy Bebop, why don't you bebop your way back to the fucking nursing home, old man? We're busy watching fucking, what is it, Slime Girls and Shield Isekai. I don't fucking know what the isekais are these days. I hear glimmers of the different isekais, and I'm just like, every time I see one, I'm like, this looks like garbage.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that.
Mm-hmm. They're
you,
mostly just garbage.
Have you caught the Ava movie yet?
I have not. Honestly, okay. I first saw Ava when I was 14. I watched it 3 episodes at a time, once a week, at an anime club get-together at a friend's house. I have seen Ava more times than I have done anything else in my life. I once watched Ava twice in one day, back to back.
Whoa.
I am finding it so hard to care about this fucking movie after the third one was so garbage and it's been a decade.
You still feel like garbage after that third one for 10 years?
3 was so bad.
I've not seen
It's
it.
been 10 years.
I've seen the first 2 movies of them, but not the third one, I don't think.
That's honestly probably what I'm doing later tonight. I'm gonna break down and just watch them all.
Yeah, I feel like I need to rewatch. See, my first time I watched Ava was actually like 2 years ago or so. Cause Ava fans turned me off to the series, to the show. Like, just hearing people argue about it, the way my friends would talk about it and all of this, I was just like, I don't want to fucking watch this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch this shit. Like, just looking at like the people who did watch it just completely turned me off. I finally watch it, and like, here's what happened. I watched the series, like marathon through it, watched End of Ava, and I was just like, this was really fucking good, and I wish I watched this sooner. Like, I had a dumb moment of like, oh yeah, of course this is popular. And then the next thing that sets in was, wow, I retroactively hate all those people even more now. Holy shit.
Oh man.
This is it's kind of like me. Like it's not what I expected it to be, because like, you know, my exposure to it was from the Evangelion dating sim in Newgrounds, where Ray was all about I eat white sand.
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
Oh my god.
Just imagine them as like very like high on crack. That's my impression of how Evangelion was.
I mean, like, you want to know how damaging that show can be long term psychologically. Like, I was raised in a far out denomination of the Protestant Church. And Evangelion, arguing about the symbolism and the references in Ava, was my introduction to serious apologetics and hermeneutics. Like, that shit was bad in the early aughts. HTML forums were cesspits of Ava discussion. I'm surprised we survived it as a culture.
Wasn't it just like, this imagery looks cool, let's put it in?
Yeah, in the end, we eventually got translations of the interviews where Anna was like, no?
Wait, crosses look cool, felt appropriate. You know, angels, crosses, cool, we put them in.
It's like, I made that shit week to week. We weren't supervised.
You know what that reminds me of? Completely different, but kind of feels this way, actually. My family started watching Breaking Bad, finally get them to fucking start watching Breaking Bad, and they're loving it, which is great. So I started watching some clips on YouTube just to kind of refresh myself about some of it, so just so I remember it properly, and if I want to talk to them about it. And just because I like seeing some of the old scenes and whatnot, because I love the show. I've never really engaged with fans of Breaking Bad. So now I started seeing some of the comments on the YouTube videos, and it's like these people who are so obsessed with Breaking Bad the way like weebs are obsessed with anime. And so of course my YouTube recommendations eventually puts in a fucking video essay for Breaking Bad. Like it reaches the point of me seeing enough clips that it's like, maybe you'll like this. I put in a video and it's just like, as you can see here, Gus walks over and the frame pans over for exactly 42 seconds, thus showing. And I just sat here and I was like, oh my god, this is for real. This is really happening right now. I'm not having a stroke. This is a living meme right now. And
It was terrifying.
That's the fucking shit.
Watching fan culture come up into prestige television like that.
And it's basically seeing Ava discourse like you mentioned, except for Breaking Bad online, and I just like lost my fucking mind seeing that shit. Oh my goodness! What kind of games have you been playing?
I finally have a PS5 that'll play Returnal. Which is a lot better than having one that will not.
Wait, you had a PS5 that wouldn't play Returnal?
The first PS5 I got, there was something deeply mechanically, physically wrong with it, and it couldn't handle like the higher end of PS5 graphics. Like if I was playing something on performance mode, everything was kosher. But Returnal doesn't have modes. It is one thing, and that one thing is crashing.
Aggro, did you accidentally buy a PS5 case with a PS4 shoved inside? Did you get bamboozled?
Oh my god.
Someone just gutting the PS5, putting the PS4 in there, and be like, here you go.
I mean, it worked with the PS3, or they just shoved a PS2 inside for launch. That was how they did their back compat. There was literally the guts of a PS2 in that fat bitch.
Fantastic. I haven't touched Returnal yet at all. I actually haven't seen much of it. I completely just was off the radar with it.
I'm flopping between it and the PlayStation launch of Hades, which was recently, and it's going back and forth. Where like Hades is a game where you will incrementally gain better stats and more power, and Returnal is a game where fuck you, get better at it.
I like that. I guess that's the difference between roguelite and roguelike, right?
I think so. I don't know.
There's a minefield of an argument that we could just find ourselves completely.
I just smile and nod through when those people get going.
Standing on landmines left and right. It's like a national association of roguelites. Like, here are the actual definitions, and we're an association, and it has to be
Is
like
this
this.
technically a Metroidvania? Where's the door?
That one I'm guilty of doing, because in like Mega Man makers, like, okay, I don't care like about the definition of a Metroidvania, like strictly, but when you're a fan making fan-made content like maker levels, like Mega Man Maker, a Metroidvania doesn't mean a linear path that's shaped like a pretzel. That's not a Metroidvania. You didn't make a Metroidvania. You made a pretzel. You made you took a straight line and you put a little twirly straw, like, you know, those little twirly straws. You're still just drinking straight through in one path. It just spins around a little bit to make you go, ooh, brain feel good.
Well, I mean that brings us to the core question of that argument, Vox. I assume you've played The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I have.
Is that game a Metroidvania?
No, I would say no, and just because you can do like the fire temple before, like you could conceivably go into a temple, get a weapon, go to another temple, finish it, then go back and finish the other temple. But that's like, that doesn't feel like being a Metroidvania. That just feels like having a short attention span. Like, that doesn't. I feel like for like a Metroidvania has a very different feel to it, and I do kind of feel like the intent of the design kind of plays into it as well. What do you feel about Ocarina of Time?
Oh no, I just asked people that question to base. There are a few questions in certain disciplines and like epistemological spheres that tend to derail all constructive debate into a morass of yelling, like Edgar Allan Poe fans and that fucking orangutan. It's just a knife that I have laying around if I ever want people to stop legitimately arguing about whether or not something's a Metroidvania.
It reminds me of I do a very simple version of this, a more annoying way of irritating people, and it's the classic who would win in a fight, Metroid or Zelda? Metroid. Sorry, Zelda has the Master Sword, but Metroid has a gun in his arm. So, are you familiar with the band Psycho Stick?
I can't say that I am.
Oh, metal band. They're into gaming sometimes. But that's not really what their music's typically about. One time at a small concert in a firehouse, they were signing merch and buying it and stuff, and I bought a shirt from them, and I said to them, "Hey, I got a question for you." And they're like, "What?" And I was just like, "Who would win in a fight, Zelda or Metroid?" I fucking asked that, and they just fucking lost it, and it was just like, I got him. It was great. I put that on a dating profile before too, and the response was as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Both people. There was like one rare comment that being like, "Is this bait?" And then just one guy just like coming into my mentions, just like, boom, Wikipedia articles. Actually, you are like, I have this whole conversation saved where I was like, oh, I got a live one, and I'm just like, it's weird how in Mega Man 10 they decided to call it Mega Man X instead, and then they skipped 11 and went straight to 12 with X2. I unfortunately can't really do that joke anymore, but that was great while that one lasted. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
A conversation's great when it ends with like 10 messages from someone and it ends with "you're an ineffective troll." You're just like, pretty sure I just was extremely effective. But no, the kind of snob I am with Metroidvanias is that I don't call myself a Metroidvania fan. Are you ready for this? I specifically go out of my way to call myself an Igavania fan.
Mm. That's
right?
the stuff.
Right? Exactly. And that's the real. Just like a game comes out like D-Lit or whatever, I'm just like, oh, it's more of an Igavania to me than a Metroidvania, I'd say. I don't care for the Metroid aspects. Like Axiom Verge, I'm not really very interested in as much as some of the others.
Right. Well, we'll see how Dread does, but Metroid's kind of been riding slack on this partnership for the last several years.
Oh God. Pick up the pace, Metroid. You're slacking off on your end of the bargain over here. Okay, the namesake. Let's fucking go already. Oh man, look, you could do a reverse boss order. Come on, pick it up. All right, Aggro. There's more to talk about. But Chair and I over here, we have some unfinished business that we have to attend to. That's right, the salty session. Aggro.
Oh.
Would you be so kind as to commentate the salty session for us?
It would give me no end of near sexual arousal to do so.
Sexual arousal?
Near sexual arousal. Sexual arousal adjacent.
Oh,
adjacent.
So just like using water on cereal instead of milk?
I use vanilla ice cream.
God damn the both of you. You know what? No, both of you shut the hell up. We're going to the wheel of the salty session, where Chair and I must compete in a head-to-head competition that is decided by a spin of the wheel. Chair, what is on the wheel this week?
Okay, listen up. We need the Jackie Chan in here. The fists. Oh, there was recently a video on telling you like what are the worst matchups, and one of them is from the Jackie Chan game. And if Vox chooses the lady character, I know the perfect matchup on how to defeat Vox.
Oh no! You're giving the game away. Now I won't do it. Haha.
Oh no, I revealed it. But listen, we got Rock and Ball, aka Family Pinball. Is there really a 10-0 matchup there? We will find out if I can explode it. But you know what else? You know, last time we got Top Fighter. But what if we remove the P on Top Fighter and change it into a Y? That's right, we got Toy Fighter. Oh yeah,
Excellent,
baby.
excellent. Now,
Of
Chair,
course.
don't drop the ball on the next pun.
Oh yeah, that's right, because no, we're not just dropping a ball, we're dropping 3 balls. That's right, we got magical drop 3. And that's all for this week. What
That's
will it
all
be
the wheels,
this
yeah.
time?
Dr. Aggro, is there any game on this wheel that you are hoping it lands on?
Personally, I'm looking forward to Rock and Ball Family Pinball because I've got a really, really terrible joke on deck that I'm vibrating in preparation for.
Vibrating.
Ooh, I'm kind of hoping it ends up on that too because of that. All right, everyone. It is time to find out what we're playing this week. Everyone, say it with me. God bless the wheel.
The wheel.
Here we go! Name 3 games that aren't Jackie Chan. The answer's Jackie Chan.
It's time. I get to witness this game.
Aggro, real quick, what was your pun? What was your joke?
Rock and Ball Torture or RBT.
Oh, god damn it. All right, everyone, let's go set up the game. We will be right back after this message.
Hey! Hey you! Over here! Hey there, it's me, Tito! You ever heard of this cool game called Super Ledge Hop Double Laser? The game where you can do all sorts of cool things, like an awesome ability where you can absorb enemy bullets. And then you can use the bullets you absorb as your own. In addition to that, you can shoot to the beat of the song. Your attacks will be much stronger! Destruction!
Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that.
What do you mean? Have you been listening to everything your super cool uncle taught you?
I thought I can just reflect bullets.
No, you cheesehead! There's a lot of things you can do with that shine. You can absorb, reflect, cancel your OP special move while maintaining your momentum.
So I can wave shine?
Yeah, just like wave shining. So prepare your wallets, because for the cost of $1 fast food burger, all of this intense action could be yours. Only here at Super Ledge Hop Double Laser.
Hello, everyone. I believe Chair is quickly setting up their controls.
Can I check controls?
Sure. Let's do controller check real quick. This is Jackie Chan Fists of Fire.
Okay, I'm set. F2, F3.
I think I'm good.
Yeah,
F2 or F3. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Salty Session. This is going to be a 3 out of 5 match. Jackie Chan Fists of Fire.
Oh, so good!
I'm Jackie Chan. This is my game.
Holy shit!
You gotta have the intro play out.
Is this real?
This is real.
Yes, and let me tell you something. The Garo community loves this game.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready, Chair?
Yes.
All right, who am I gonna try starting with this time?
Mysterious
She worked.
lion.
She worked last time, but I didn't quite like how it worked out. You know what? She's got a stick. Let's use her. Oh no, she's shaking her ass. Wait. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Wait, are we fighting or not?
Yeah,
Are
we're
we set?
fighting. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like bringing a stick and two birds to a fist fight is somewhat unchivalrous, but I mean, it seems to be what's working, so.
Oh. Oh my gosh, your flash kick.
Oh, she's the anti-air. I figured this out on the fly. So look what happens when you knock out Jackie Chan.
Good fight.
You can't actually knock him out.
What a sport.
What the?
I cannot believe an all Jackie Chan fighting game has existed, and I did not know about it. Alright, since I don't know much about fighting games, I've got a list of fighting game terms over here that I'm gonna just shout at random like they're happening.
Good fight.
I picked the first game. Okay, I think I found my character. I figured out some stuff here. Oh, this is good.
Oh
I'm feeling confident this time. I'm feeling
Fuck is
confident.
Thorsten?
Come on.
Maybe it's this. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh yeah, the best walking back animation.
Wake up tech. Forward upper.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Who kicked me? Holy shit.
Are you joshing? I'm so stupid. I feel like jumping in this game is like the worst.
It does.
You're getting better.
You're getting better.
Should I be concerned that Jackie Chan is in a bunch of different colored outfits, and this woman is clearly green?
Oh my god! Wait a second. Hold
Woo!
on.
I think I got this. I think I got this. Hey, let's
wait.
go.
Oh gosh, I should have studied.
I can't believe I just lucked out by picking this character. This is better than the other chick I played.
This is amazing. Like you look at a fighting game lineup and you see only one character holding a stick. And they have the clear advantage. This is realism you didn't see often in fighting games of this era.
Oh! I have a range. What?
Oh,
That's laggy.
Oh.
That's so laggy.
man, that's close.
This jab is.
Oh. Are we about to see the end of an era of dominance? Oh! Oh! She has been toppled!
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'm a Thorsten player.
History
Shit.
is being made right here. You can really feel the energy of this Tampa, Florida crowd on a Tuesday evening.
Oh! I thought thought I could anti-air that.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was like some
Holy
sort of
shit.
crazy
What?
finisher or something.
What?
Wow.
Jackie Chan, magnanimous.
I'm sticking
Everyone
with her.
else, dragon dead.
I'm changing color, but I'm sticking with her. Okay.
Oh my
okay.
gosh,
Wow,
the range
wow.
on that. What?
Woo! There we go. There we go.
As the natural order reasserts itself.
Oh gosh.
Wow,
Yes!
that really counters that.
Yes!
Holy shit. Oh, I went for it, but I messed it up. Oh man, Thorsten.
Yes. Oh my.
What even?
Got it!
Oh my
Got
god!
Ah, I got it! I don't know how. I was trying to do that move because I saw it in the demo, and then I finally did it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I think I'm a Thorsten player. I
Yeah?
think I'm a Thorsten player.
I want. So how did I do that move? Right? Like, I'm trying to see how I did that. Oh, I didn't do DPs. I don't think I have DPs. Throws?
Well, that one. You were catching me like every time I'm on the air. So I feel like you have the anti-air moves at least.
I was just trying to see if like I have a. Like you saw that like spinning thing I did, right?
Yeah.
I don't actually know how I did that. I'm trying to see what the motion is. I might have just like lucked my way into that move. Like yeah, I'm doing like half
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah, maybe it's a unique move where you just hold forward and press a button.
Oh my god, this is just forward and punch. Oh wait, no.
Is it?
I think that's a throw.
Maybe it's close. Yeah.
It's a throw.
Yeah, it's a throw.
Throws. That was the throw.
Holy shit.
And the way it just folds the person down. Oh my god.
This game.
This is amazing. Chair.
This is a fever dream.
Game.
GG's, chair. GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
We'll be right back, everyone.
Does it say shit on top left of your health bar?
No, it says 5 hit.
Oh. What up, gamers? I'm Chair G Tables, lead developer of Lame Dimension and twitch.tv/ChairGTables, and you're watching the Vox Off Show, which I'm also from. Oh shit! You're dead! I have an idea. No! Yes! World record! No! The best.
Gamers. Hello, gamers.
SMH. What
Hair-
have you done to me?
That was really fun. Because I forgot to save the score with yours. I'm sorry, it was 3-2. Let me hit the save button there. Not that it matters. I forgot to hit the button at the end there, everyone. It was 3-2. That was close. You know what I loved? You know what was so fun about that? I figured out a character and figured out her moves and kind of figured out how to play her really quick. And then right before, like, you were in the last match, you picked someone and immediately did the same with them. Like, you figured out their stuff and, like,
Yeah.
why it's good and
No.
you figured it out. And then we had, like, an
Yeah, no,
intense last match.
I smiled so hard whenever you're trying to poke me with a stick. All I have to do is make an explosion in front of me, and that your stick gets hit.
And then what I was trying to figure out was like, it looked like there was startup to it. So I'm like, okay, if I think Chair's doing it, I think I can quickly dash in and start like doing the jabs into the combo. But like when I would try that move where she jumps up and pokes down is like a command move. Cause like the jumping was terrible. Yeah, that's quarter. No, that's quarter circle forward punch. She like jumps up and then does the stab down. Yeah, that's what that was.
A jump move. Oh my gosh.
But like you're once you got the flame punch out, it was like, no, don't. If you stuck anything out, you're done. Also, I couldn't figure out a super for the life of me.
No, I couldn't figure it out too, but maybe next time we will.
maybe next time. That was fun. I love playing these like bullshit fighting games so much. Aggro, what's your favorite? What's your favorite flavor of bullshit?
Okay, now hang on. We need to establish a parameter. Are you literally asking me which additives to the defecation of a cow I prefer?
Do cows defecate video games?
I mean, if you feed them video games. Not a Zen Cohen. That's just how stomachs work.
Okay, no, just about video games.
Oh, my favorite. I mean, I've spent my entire life under the tyranny of playing Dan in fighting video games, in which he will choose the tallest blonde character with the longest reach and shout that everything is entirely balanced.
Oh man.
But no, my favorite bullshit in video games is always the cheese. Always that one piece of geometry you can stand on and get an angle to maybe hit the boss from here before you activate the door and spend an hour chipping away at him because that's what victory tastes like.
Oh hell yeah. So Aggro, you know what? What's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game?
Yeah. Like, are you able to answer, like, number one favorite? Are you able to answer that?
I mean, I guess usually my stock answer going way back because I mean, you know, like these are the top 10 video games that are this and they're really good, but you know, your favorite video game, that might be Final Fantasy IX.
Really?
It was an enormous part of my childhood. I played it over and over and over again for years. And then I eventually learned to be able to understand all of the systems in it. And then it got way better once I was old enough to understand it.
What's it like having an inferior card game to its previous game in the series?
I don't know. If there are any Final Fantasy VIII fans in your chat, maybe they could tell you.
Triad is so much better than quad random bullshit. Let me fucking tell you.
Haters. Haters to the horizon.
Listen,
Tetramaster is the thinking gamer's card game.
And what card game is featured in Final Fantasy XIV for all to play?
Cribbage.
Oh, I was gonna say Triple Triad, but there also is Mahjong, but that's probably not a card game. That's
Oh yeah. They added Mahjong?
I think so.
Hot damn.
I think I've heard that people play that. I have not touched
Final Fantasy XIV. It's probably my favorite MMO. It's probably the best MMO I've ever played. And I've never played past like the base game. I haven't played the parts where everybody's like, no, but it gets so much better.
Aggro, I'm ready to tell you something you're not going to believe. The Shadowbringers expansion is the best mainline Final Fantasy game.
I have heard that. I have heard that from people who have, like, in real life, sat me down and looked me in the eye and very gravely said those words to me. And I was like,
yeah,
shit.
When I heard people say that, now I had played Final Fantasy XIV up to the main story quest of like Stormbringers, and people mentioned, I think Shadowbringers is my favorite Final Fantasy, and I was just like, come on. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV's like it's like a great MMO, and I really enjoy it. But you're telling me this is the best Final Fantasy? I find that hard to believe. Then I finally play it, and I was just like I'm just going through it. My brain's just like, shit, I think they're right. Holy shit, they might be right. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is really happening. And by the time I get to the end, I was just like, that's it. It's true. It's fucking true. This is the best Final Fantasy. How the fuck is this expansion the best Final Fantasy? It's crazy. The problem is you have to get through ARR to get to Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward is good. Stormblood is and then Shadowbringers is the best Final Fantasy.
I believe it.
I've been having so much fun playing it, quite honestly. But the other ones 5 and 8. I stand by my decision.
5 is a bold choice.
There's nothing bold about 5. That job system is amazing.
It's just no. I agree with you. It's not a common choice. I've only played like the first 4 hours of 5 on somebody's laptop once, and then they set the emulator to like 300 times speed because they thought it'd be funny, and I still thought it was great.
It's just like slamming through the Chocobo theme, and you're like, "What? Awesome!
Where did all these pirates come from? Where am I?
The fuck's going on?" So Final Fantasy IX, I actually bounced off of it pretty early when I was a
it's
kid.
polarizing.
And I think it was just because as a teenager, I overplayed 7 and 8 like way too much. Way too much. So by the time 9 came out, I was just like, I need a break. I'm sorry, I need a break. I can't do this. This isn't bad. Trance keeps going off when I don't want it to. I need a break.
It is the worst.
I need a break.
Trance is really, really cool lore-wise, and is a terrible game mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your favorite game. Oh, look at the bold Dr. Aggro, being all smart and intellectual and hipster. Yet, your favorite game is a mainline Final Fantasy. Ooh. I'm sorry.
I miss when everything I liked was underground. It was so much easier back then.
Oh, man. I think it's hard to say what your favorite game is.
Yeah, because games as a medium are so diverse, it's really hard to talk about them as a single thing the way we do so often.
I just I think it's quite a many years ago when I kept thinking about like what are my top 10 games and things like that, and it's so hard to make this list, and I just put my foot down one day and I was like, you know what, Saga Frontier is my favorite game. And like it was always like, I love this game, but I see why people don't like it. I love this game, but like there's faults to it. And I just thought about it and I'm just like, this game makes me so happy. Every time I play it, I love it. It's really fun to play. Replaying it is still fun. I'm just in such a good mood whenever I do it. This is my favorite game. And everyone can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Like for a lot of people try to conflate their favorite thing with the best thing, like that they can objectively defend.
Yeah.
Like I will tell anyone to their face that Outlaw Star is the greatest anime ever made. Fight me. And I will argue that point from sunup to sundown, regardless of whether or not I'm right.
I'm more of a Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei fan. That's the one where I'm like, all right, that's the best. That's my favorite. I can't help it. It speaks to me.
Shinbo fans are a whole other breed.
I'm definitely the person who's like, okay, we have to translate all the stuff in the background, and I'm just like pausing the anime and I'm like, yes, good, thank you, let me read it. Because it's like, how else do you watch that show? Like, come on, you have to.
Right. That's
like,
the worst part about watching seasonal anime as it comes out, is they often just don't do any of the title cards for stuff that's just in the frame. So you're just sitting there watching it as text is going by, going, thanks. Thank you.
Like, I understand, like the memes when there's something in the background, there's like an over barrage of text on it that isn't translated, and it's like, I get it, it's not important, skip it, it's fine. But like in Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, it's like, there's a lot of wordplay and comedy going on in the background, and it's expected that you're going, like, even if you know Japanese, it's expected that you'd probably go back and pause the show and be like, what the hell did they put back here? And you're like, holy shit. Holy shit. Like, it's that kind of show to do that, and you get something out of it. So it makes sense to do it in that context. Unlike Goku. Whatever.
And I've heard people complain about the on-screen text. They're like, oh, it's too much to read, it distracts from the thing, and this is one of those things like, oh, I hate watching subtitled anime because I can't watch the anime, I have to read it. And I feel like this is one of those circumstances where there's two groups of people who don't know the other group exists, where some people legitimately find subtitles distracting. They can't read that fast. That's just not how their brain works. I was boot camped on Chinese bootlegs of the end of Ava that had Chinese, Indonesian, and English subtitles on screen.
Oh my god.
So I'm sitting there like Cypher on in the fucking Matrix, like I don't even see the code anymore. All I see is blonde, brunette, Asuka.
Yeah, it's definitely something that, like, I just got used to subs, and it's like, it's just not really a problem anymore. And, like, I tend to prefer it. When it comes to the whole sub-dub debate, I tend to prefer subs just because if the dub isn't nearly perfect, I sometimes find it distracting. Like, if the mouth flaps aren't fucking lining up, and it's obvious. Like, this is more of, like, an older stuff issue when like the money wasn't there in the industry for translating it and they just churned it out, and it's like, I get it, I understand why this happened, it's fine, I'm probably gonna watch it subbed, it's okay, I get it, I'm not gonna make a big stink about this. So but like there's some shows, like even back in the day I watched Trigun dubbed and I loved it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of 90s dubs that are classic, and there's a lot of 90s dubs that are classic.
Yeah.
But it's one of those, if there's a good dub, yeah, I'll watch the dub. If it's Utena, then no. No, it's time for subtitles.
It's definitely a case by case basis. I wanted to recently start finally watching Slayers. And so I had files that had both subs and both like both tracks for the audio. And I'm just like, let's put the old dub on and the subtitles and let's see. And let me tell you, I don't know which one's right, but someone's wrong.
It is. It was the Wild West shit.
I don't know if it's the sub or the dub that's correct right now, but like, one of you fuckers are definitely off the mark here. And it's like, oh man. Like, I understand what needs to go into localization, but I draw the line at fanfiction.
Yeah, and it's the most with comedy anime, and when it's pure comedy anime, oftentimes it's just, you've just got to pull the cord and let it go. Like, they brought over Shin-Chan, and they're like, we literally cannot translate any of this shit. It's not going to work. We're just going to rewrite the whole show. We're
going to make our own version. Take it or leave it. If you don't accept that, don't watch it. Otherwise, here you go, because you ain't getting it. This ain't fucking happening. And it's like, again, I get it. Because, I mean, sure, too, you could, like, be like, oh, I prefer subs. They're more accurate. And then you find, like, some subgroup, and it's like, they're just, like, making shit up, and they're having, like, you know, the whole meme of just, like, Sasuke, you're my fucking best friend, and I won't fucking allow you to fucking do this shit, you piece of shit motherfucker. And then, like, throw in a random actual Japanese word in there, and you're just like...
It's like manga entertainment all over again.
Like, what? Like, the person doing the subs is like, I'm an adult. Adults curse. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I'll fucking tell you. Oh, man. So, Aggro. What's it like working with GigaBoots?
Huh. It's an interesting question. I've never not done it, so I'm not sure I have anything to compare it to. But it's like, say you listen to the Big Think Dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had people ask me like, hey, what's Dan like in real life? I'm like that. He's like that.
Oh yeah.
Like the Big Think Dimension is just exactly like, we started doing podcasts way back in the day, because that's just how we talked, and we figured that's content, right? So we just turned a microphone on and just kept living our lives.
I think I can attest to that from hanging out with Dan, even visiting IRL. Yeah, it's just Dan.
Hmm.
It's delightful. It's wonderful. It's like that's just how he talks.
Yeah, that's how quick plays became a thing back in the day. It was just, yeah, that's what we used to do, was just turn on a random video game and try it for 20 minutes, and then we started. We put a snowball mic down in the middle of a room and turned the air conditioner off and turned a bunch of lights on and almost died from heat stroke a few times.
Oh,
Hell yeah, all for the content, baby.
yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, Vox, isn't that just like your itch bundle blitz?
Oh god, the itch bundle blitz. That's just so much fun. Have you seen that, Aggro?
I have not seen it yet. No.
So you know those itch charity bundles that they put out where it's like, here's a billion fucking games for like a quarter,
Hmm.
and it goes to like a charity and whatnot. I have everyone suggest up to like 50 or 60 games for a stream. I install all of them and I play each one 5 minutes each. When the 5-minute timer's up, Alt F4, get the fuck out of here. It's time for the next game. And it's a very interesting experience. It's not to be harsh to the games. It's like, we're going to do 5 minutes of each game, and we're going to do this in one day. We're going to try to see as many games as we can. The thing goes for like 8 hours, and it's really fun to find out like these 5-minute impressions of games. From here on out, I've banned all visual novels because I feel like it's just mean to the visual novels. Like, hey, visual novel, let's see what 5 minutes of you is like. Oh, here we go. Wow, not much happened. All right, see you later. Like, it's like, what a dick
protagonist,
move.
real original.
Like, it's just such a dick move to the games, like the visual novels, and it's like, I don't want to do that to them. Like that's out of respect to them. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, what a shitty thing to do to the VNs, and you know.
Yeah. Visual novels get enough shit in this world.
Exactly. I don't need to be doing them dirty by, like, you know, having an audience and giving that impression to them.
Yeah, and that's when I learned I should put one explosion at the start of the game, because that will get your attention.
There you go.
Aggro, you should play Chairs game sometime. Super Ledge Hop Double Laser on sale for $1. Well, not sale. It's $1.
Aggro, you know, this is how that itch bundle bliss is actually how me and Vox met.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I played Chair's game and then eventually found Chair's stream by accident, and I was like, wait a second. This person looks familiar. Hold on a moment.
Vox, you were like the first miracle to happen out of me titling my streams like that. And you know, because of that, I'll never change the way I title my streams.
Amazing.
I will always make it nonsense.
Thanks to you, it's always nonsense. Also, I appreciate what it says about your life, that my presence is a miracle.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chair.
Well, look. What would my Sundays be? What would my Sundays be if it wasn't for that one
miracle? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And dreams are made of emotion. Motion. It's a miracle. Sorry, the DDR kicked in. The DDR brain just turns on sometimes. Can't help it.
This is honestly one of the upsides of making content that I think a lot of people who don't churn content get, is that it's a necessary side effect that when you make shit, you're gonna meet people who make shit. It's been my favorite part of being like a drifting content parasite, because I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't stream on Twitch. I don't actually make anything. I just show up when other people are making content and be on the content.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's I've been on several YouTube channels. Like if you're running like a shitty low end podcast, I'll be on it. I don't give a fuck.
Fantastic. Honestly, you're fun to have around. You're a great presence. You're very, you know, when you need another person with a different perspective, and fucking, I don't know if it's an English degree brain or what the fuck problem you have with your massive vocabulary for no reason other than to try to sound impressive. You know, just slot you right in and it works.
I am a man for all seasons, which is a reference I don't actually get. I think it's a book title.
You just
See, that's Chair, that's the type of intelligence you're dealing with here.
The key is confidence.
Confidence, big words and references. You don't have to know what the references are.
No, you don't. You need to learn the names of 3 English poets. You need to learn 2 Latin phrases and the name of some city in Southeast Asia with a population of at least 200,000. That's it. That'll get you through a whole evening. We're talking like high-class college professors. Just keep mixing those things into conversation. You're golden.
Fantastic.
Wow. I want to sound smart now.
You know what else you do, Chair? You frame your shot when you're on camera with a bunch of books behind you.
But you want to keep it down to earth. That's all manga.
Exactly.
Books are over on the other side.
You also have to know your crowd. See, you swivel when you're on the Vox Off show with a bunch of weebs. You swivel the chair so that you see the manga. Now, hold on. Zoom call with your professors or business associates. All right, now swivel the other way. Swivel the other way. Oh, now all the fancy books you have over there. See, perfect.
It's the look that goes from day into evening.
Wait, how about those streams where I'm forced to stream in the bathroom? What about the books? What if they get soaked?
What are you, a melty blood player?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh.
Aggro, you know, I actually had to stream in the bathroom at least 2 times. Because we ran out of options.
I love this story, Aggro, because Chair had to stream from the bathroom because they were stealing the Wi-Fi from the business next door, and that's the only place they could get a decent signal to actually have like an up connection. Like they're like, Chair, we need your help to stream this. Come down. So Chair goes down, and it's like a fucking barber shop or some fucking shit. And they're just like, all right, fine. What's the Wi-Fi? Well, about that.
Yes.
Chair made it work, and like they're like doing some of the matches from the bathroom while they're doing it, and then like someone walks in and there's like, I have to go.
we have to like, you know, like move the equipment to the side. I'm like, okay, yeah, go use it.
It's a really good story.
It's the magic. That's how content gets made.
Yeah, we just put the "we'll be right back" screen.
We'll be back while someone's just taking a huge piss. Oh my god. Listen. Country FGC makes do.
Get her done.
Get her done. Chair, I have a question for you.
Whoa,
it seems like we have a lot of questions this time, don't we?
Yeah, no, we actually have a lot. Like yeah, no, this is like almost twice as last time.
I think
that's content value.
I think we need to get ourselves to the Q&A section. Let's let's get over here. Chair, what do you got for us?
Okay. You know what? No, there's one thing that got my attention because it's about food. Because we were just talking about the toilet. So, you know, okay. All right.
Wait,
Dr. Aggro?
I mean, it does
This
make
is
sense,
for you.
But...
any thoughts, foreboding or otherwise, about Zaxby's chicken?
Zaxby's chicken is I actually grew up hearing about Zaxby's chicken on a forum called Wasabi Anime, which was a networking site for Florida-based, school-based anime clubs. And
no.
it was a meme on that forum years ago to talk about Zaxby's zesty chicken wings. It was the early 2000s. There was no real humor. That was all we had. Don't judge us.
Too late.
So it wasn't until years and years later, like we actually got a Zaxby's like 3 blocks from my house. And it's amazing. I love it. I love Zaxby's. That shit is good. It's a little pricey, but it's really good chicken. And it's 3 blocks from my house, and I get it delivered because I don't believe in Greek determinism, and prophecies can be averted.
Fantastic. Although when I come down to
like
visit, I just end up eating Whataburger the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, if you're coming if you're coming to the south, it's one of the good points.
I want Whataburger box.
Whataburger's really good fast food, Chair.
I want.
It's okay. We'll just go crash at Aggro's
show,
place.
and it wasn't good. And I really want a better burger to make up for it. Ah. I want food.
We know. What else you got for us?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. This is for you again. All right. Well, listen. Dr. Aggro, you used the term content parasite. Do you think that content symbiosis is possible?
I mean, true symbiosis is usually defined as both parties having an equal amount of benefit. And I have watched actual true content creators, I mean, on that fucking grind. And I roll up 10 minutes before recording time with a shitty crayon drawing that I made and like a terrible pun about a video game series and cash the check. So no, it's not symbiosis. You're either on the team or you're riding the coattails.
Listen, Aggro. Even if you are a content parasite, whenever I do Jackbox and you come on and make it even more enjoyable, I am thankful for it.
Oh yeah, I'm a good parasite. I'm like that probiotic shit in your stomach. Like you want to get that Activia 12 pack with Aggro on it.
Perfect.
Keeps your content regular.
Slap that shit on the box.
Put that shit on the box.
Ship it.
I want to become a parasite.
Aren't you already?
So great.
I'm
right.
kidding. You're not a parasite.
right,
You're a co-host.
Listen. You know, we got another question right here.
Hold on.
And this
A co-host is just a parasite, but with extra homework.
No! Stop. Get me out.
You have to do a few more things than just show up. You have to do a few more things than just that, Chair. I'm kidding. Chair does a lot for the show, everyone. Chair is fantastic. I could not do this without Chair. Oh, shut up. Next question. Chill the fuck out.
Chair, the show would be nothing without you. You are carrying Vox 100% of the way here.
Whoa!
That's why you're a bottom.
No! Oh
Because you're carrying me.
Listen,
Next question.
No. The next time you eat cereal, I'm swapping the milk with water. Just
what the fuck? I want Aggro's idea with the fucking.
All right, next question.
Blizzard
If
ice
you
cream.
could get a high-quality poster of an anime scene to put in the wall, what would it be? This is actually for all of us.
Oh. Single anime scene. The thing that instantly popped in my mind was the Sensei and Matoi in the opening of one of the openings of Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei falling from the sky. Because those scenes are really cool. But I don't know if like that would be the one. It's just the first one that popped in my head just now. But like that's something I would have to mull over. You know, like, oh, what do I want to put on the wall? Let me think about this. Because I'm sure a bunch of other scenes would pop in my head too. But... What are you guys thinking?
In Outlaw Star, in the Return to Blue Heaven, the scene after Aisha attacks and collapses from hunger and they feed her, when she stands up, looks at both guns, and then flexes once. That.
Ooh,
I would have that as a high quality poster.
nice.
Um, you know what? I just want a high quality poster of one of those weird Dragon Ball frames. You know when you pause the in betweens and then their faces look so ugly with their mouths open and then their eyes look so derpy. That one I want.
What
I
about
would put that on my wall?
what about just to be a huge asshole? What if it was a still from the Naruto versus Pain fight?
Oh.
We're like, you watch the action, you're like, cool, and if you pause it ever, you're like, what the fuck? And it's like, listen, you're the one trying to see how the cow gets killed. All right, just fucking eat the steak on the plate. All right, stop this. You don't want to see this. Stop. Go eat your steak. Stop pausing it. It's funny. Oh, another one just popped in my head. The
What was
scene.
it?
Black Lagoon, the scene of Revy and I completely forgot his name. Oh my god, main character.
Rock?
Right, yeah, but with the cigarettes touching, like lighting each other cigarettes, the cigarette kiss in the back of the car. That would be a good one. That would be a really fucking good one to just have on the wall. That's a really good moment. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well then, Dr. Aggro, this is another question for you. You know, do you miss the days of Borders and getting manga from there?
I never had a Borders where I lived. I had a B. Dalton in a mall, and I had a Books A Million. And yeah, there is a lot to be said for being able to just pick up a volume of manga and flip through it real quick, just to check the art, see the panel layouts, and get a feel for the quality. Yeah, buying manga in store was a lot of fun. I pretty much run my own manga store now, except no one's allowed in. So I just walk over to that shelf, close my eyes, and smell it now and then.
Fantastic. That's what we can all aspire to be with our collections, right? Just to waft it in.
Yeah, no one's touching my Soldier Boy console.
Just waft in the console. Let's go. God damn it. You know, that reminds me, I actually, I went to a Funko Land once back when they were around, because they were up by me. And this is totally, like, probably, like, not related at all. I remember being at Funko Land, like, playing a game, because they, like, set it up, and I'm like, this is really cool. I get to play a game while it's here to try it out. And there was someone by the Super Nintendo playing, they were just playing Chrono Trigger, and they were, like, there the whole time.
Oh,
And they made jokes like, I'm gonna totally beat this game the whole time here. They were there for, like, an hour or two. I later eventually played Chrono Trigger when I got a little older, and then it dawned upon me. That dude was there for, like, 2 hours. I don't know for how much longer they were there. But for at a minimum 2 hours, because they were there before we got there, they were just in that opening segment festival of Chrono Trigger in a Funko Land for hours.
they didn't know? Like...
And they just were taking forever. They were just, like, doing everything there, like, at a Funko Land, like, going to town in that opening segment.
Oh my god. You know what the best part about that story is, Vox? I have no idea what a Funko Land is, and so for the first part of it, thought it was a Funko Pop only store.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, cursed. That's so cursed. Funko Land was like just a gaming store. But they'd have console setups in there, and if you asked them, they would open up the case, then put a game in, then close it, and then you'd be able to play the game. So you could just try any game before you buy it. That was the idea.
Good stuff.
And this guy was just bogarting the Super Nintendo the entire fucking time. You know, the system that me and my brothers loved the most and wanted to try stuff in. And all they were doing, fucking like 3 hours, was like the fucking opening of Chrono Trigger. just like chugging things and fighting robot.
Vox, there was this like little game store like on the side of the mall. They banned me because I keep saying, can I test this console? And I would always go back there and beat like an NES game. So I keep going back there and just keep trying to beat every game that they have there, and they're like, no, you're just. I said, can I tell? They're like, no, you're just gonna play.
We're on
not
to you
gonna
now,
buy.
kid. Amazing.
But yeah, cute game. But we gotta know, about me winning. But it's not about me winning. It's about the question being asked here to Dr. Aggro again. Who would win in a fight, Trigon or Bebop?
Those are intellectual property, so I think we can just pull sales numbers for that.
What?
Good answer. Next question.
You sure you don't want to answer with your personal preference?
My personal preference between the shows? I mean, like, Bebop is the religion. Like, it would not behoove me to besmirch it.
The answers. I mean, how silly are we gonna be that they didn't say Spike and Bash? How much of dicks do we want to be with this?
I believe in properly phrased questions. That's why I failed science twice in high school.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I guess Bebop in a fight. Oh man.
All right. Well, instead of wondering which one is better between those, what is your favorite anime then?
Outlaw Star.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah,
100%. I could
Hands
tell
down, no
already
chaser.
just from talking to you. We already know.
Cher, did you say what your
Alright.
favorite is?
Huh?
Did you say what your favorite anime is?
Me? Oh no, that was for Dr. Aggro. But do you want to know?
Oh, they didn't. I
can-
mean, I just want to know now. I'm kind of curious.
Okay. So
Maybe I should submit
listen.
the question.
My favorite anime is.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
it's no. That anime sucked. The visual novel was life changing though. It's Little Busters, but the anime sucks. So that's not my answer. My answer is actually High Score Girl because it's FGC the anime. And then like by episode 3, I
was
learned
this
the
answer?
value of your friends leaving you. You.
Hold on, Chair.
And then.
What was going on through your mind leading up to you finally saying the answer, High Score Girl?
Just remember we were talking about there's just so much stuff out there.
You
that
didn't
it's hard
say
to
anything.
pick.
You didn't say anything. You just went like but not that and I'm just sitting here like, are your gears turning? Are you stalled? Do I have to restart you? Like you restart your PC?
No, maybe it's like one of those moments where it's like what was that show called again? Oh yeah, from the Game Boy Advance game. That's So Raven. No, it's not a game, but it's a show. It's a show Nickelodeon. Just because I like the really bad Game Boy Advance game. That's So Raven. She just like she's thinking, and then she gets a vision, and then she just stares into the blank space for like a few seconds. That's how I felt.
Okay, hold on a second, everyone. Let me just open up Google. Okay, what to do when your chair and tables have a RAM leak?
No, it's not a RAM leak.
Let's see here.
No.
All right, Chair, you get to the next question. I'm gonna try to figure out how to solve this with you.
Whatever. Okay, listen. All right. Well, this question is actually for me. It says right here, on a scale from 1 to 10, how sticky is your keyboard and why is it mostly covered in glue? Listen. It's not my keyboard, but it's when I got my Logitech
PC controller. No, it's not glue. Okay. Let me tell you something. All right, so I was looking for a PC game controller, and I'm like, I
joined
just
this
want to
Aggro?
spend a few dollars. So I went
doesn't
on
get old.
Craigslist, and then I'm like, oh cool, a Logitech controller for only $3. Let me buy that. And then like for so long, I'm like, okay, let's meet here, and he doesn't do this for like 2 weeks, and then finally he's like, I'm actually at a Dottie's casino right now. Come meet me. I'm like, okay, finally. And then I arrived there. No one was there. I'm like, what? I thought you were here. He was like, oh, give me a second. Let me drive there right now. And then he finally arrives. And then, I see him walking in with the controller wire, just like dragging along the ground. And then not even giving me eye contact, hands me the controller and it operates the casino machine. And then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, here's the $3. And then he just keeps, he never gave me eye contact. But one thing I've noticed was the controller was stuck on my hands. It was so sticky. I was like, what is this? But you have like, okay, whatever. I've waited two weeks of I'm gonna be here, but he never shows up. And then I went home and I spent like at least 45 minutes just wiping the controller just so it wasn't sticky. So yes, it's not my keyboard that's sticky. It's the controller. I don't know why it was so sticky, but yeah, like it was stuck on my fingers. I love cheap stuff. All right, next question. What's the next? What is the scariest game you ever played? This is for all of us.
Jeremy, I ever told you you're one of my favorite people?
Why?
Don't worry about it. Wait, so it took him over 2 weeks just like set up this meeting and like selling. Why was he selling this controller for $3 anyway? This guy's an enigma.
No, like he keeps telling me go to this place, and then every time I'm there, it's like, oh, I can't access where the controller is. I was like, why? He was like, oh, it's at some other house right now. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just go home. This keeps happening. He keeps telling me to go somewhere. He keeps telling me he can't access that house right now.
Do I have to buy you a controller for your birthday?
No.
I'll just order a fucking like 8-bit do or some shit. Like hell.
Don't worry. This controller is clean. I like I said, I wiped this with care.
Think of all the world records you could have if it wasn't for not just input latency, but actual button press latency from sticky substances under the buttons.
That's actually a good question. I didn't open the controller yet.
Oh no.
I've only wiped the exteriors and the in-betweens, but I didn't check what's inside.
What was that next question?
Oh yeah, this is for everyone. What is the scariest game that you have played?
Huh.
I mean, I'm a huge like galactic wuss when it comes to scary video games. I become immediately way too emotionally invested and I cannot handle it. I was traumatized by a trailer for Resident Evil 2 on a demo disc on the PS1.
Uh-huh. I managed to play Resident Evil 2 back when I was young, and I think that's like the last scary game I've actually played through because like I'm so bad at it. Like dealing with it and everything. It's intense.
I played some really fucked up Flash games on Newgrounds that were scary. And I would not now be able to separate the memory of one from the other.
I'm trying to think like what scary things I've actually played. Did I do something last Halloween as a joke? I don't remember. Chair, what's your answer?
Oh, this is very hard for me because, I don't really get scared that much. Like, and mostly my focus is like RPG Maker horror games. And you usually, like the in the end, like the monster was really just a cute girl all along. Like,
Surprise.
like for example, like it's like what's one game like the witch's house, and I'm like oh. The scary witch girl is actually cute. I like her, and then like I don't even know if Omori is something considered to be like horror, but I'm not scared because Basil is a really cute girl. Wait no, I mean okay, cute boy. I sometimes I keep forgetting Basil's not a girl. I'm like cute. So I often get distracted by cute girl that I sometimes forget it's a horror game. But there is a game that made me cry though out of fear. And you wanna guess what it is, Vox?
No, what is it?
Okay, so like listen, when I was like a single digit human child age, I played Toy Story 2 for the PS1 before I even watched Toy Story 2.
Uh-huh.
So, the thing about movie games, like, they give you a reward of being able to see a clip from the movie. So, as I progress through the game, I
think I know where this is going.
Where Buzz was like fighting against Zurge, and then Zurge blows up Buzz in half, and then I was so scared I cried. But then it shows that it was just Rex playing a Toy Story video game, and I was crying so much because I thought my hero Buzz died, and that was the moment of gaming horror to me.
Does Yik count?
Is it scary?
I mean, I didn't know if I was gonna come out of that alive.
Yeah,
Or
it's
sane.
deep, unsettling horror.
What are the questions we got?
Oh yeah. Okay. What cereal did everyone eat today?
Okay. It was a Special K cereal that was like a chocolate cluster type kind. Like, not the one with the chocolate and strawberry. I like that one a lot, but this was like a different one that's like chocolate clusters or some shit like that. Special K cereal. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I had like Malto Meal in a Bag s'mores cereal, which was basically like Golden Grams, Cocoa Puffs, and marshmallows.
That sounds terrifying. I want it.
Great.
Awesome. Chair?
Okay, listen,
No, just answer the
see-
question.
listen, so I wanted to finally try Cinnamon
Son of a
Toast
bitch.
Crunch. So, and then I was pouring it in, then I realized my milk expiration date is past the date. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, and then I looked at my fridge and there was only water left because I drank everything else, and I got curious how cereal is with water,
How was it?
and I could not see the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch after using water.
I would just ate the cereal dry at that point. Like, just snack on it like a snack. You know? See, I get the lactate-free milk, and that means my expiration date's like way farther out. So hell yeah.
Oh,
Or like almond milk.
I
I'm just like,
didn't
yeah,
know
let's
that.
go. Store
Okay,
brand, cheap ass shit. Let's do it.
okay.
How many more questions we got?
We only got like 4 left.
Okay, but we gotta get
Alright.
through them quick. Let's go. Running out of time.
Oh wait, this one I already answered, except it says here on the parentheses, to the AV crew, you can mute the answer if chair cereal gets boring.
What? Okay, anyway.
All right. This one. This one's for you again, Dr. Aggro. Aggro, they call me Diet Aggro. Did you engage in a clone program like Snake did, and I'm one of those clones?
Okay, so way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up. Okay, that's about all that bit I got. No,
like,
not
damn,
to my
it's
knowledge.
right out of
I've
your
never
pocket.
been cloned. My only offspring involves an estranged avian person whose identity is a matter of personal discretion, and a dog that I once dressed as Thomas Jefferson and was declared by a mayor to be my legitimate naturalized son. Although I don't know if that holds outside of Mississippi. I'm still waiting for the arbitrage to come back on that.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah. Mega accurate. Yeah, I would like to experience that myself too.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about next question. SMH not gonna say these monkey paw, these whatever. All right, Vox, this is for you.
Me? Okay, what's up?
Vox, how did you get into the Saga series?
How did I get into this saga? You're gonna ask us? We have like 3 minutes of show left. Holy shit! Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? You know what? You know what I have handy over here right now? In chat, I have a link. On YouTube, I have a video called My Favorite Game, Saga Frontier. And one of the openings of that actually goes into my first experiences with the first Saga game as a young child. I highly recommend it. It will be very enlightening as to why I love Saga Frontier, as well as how I got into Saga originally. There's it's actually all explained right in there. It's very nice, and I highly recommend it. If we had more time, I would answer right now, but unfortunately, we're out of time. Wait, is there one more question?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, real quick. Real quick, let's go.
All right.
Hang it out.
So this one, what are your favorite foods, and do you think it says anything about you as a person?
Who's it for?
This is for all of us.
Favorite foods, was to say about me as a person? I'm a glutton. No, my foods say that I eat my feelings. I make a lot of chicken curry these days. I've started working on making tamagoyaki, the Japanese omelet with all the fucking egg. The 5 dozen. I forgot to talk about the 5 fucking dozen eggs that my family bought, and I'm trying to eat all the fucking eggs. It's driving me insane. Yeah, so my family. I'm just telling the story. I bought a dozen eggs after my family came back after like being away for a day or two. There were already some eggs left, and I bought a dozen. My mother then proceeds to buy 3 dozen eggs. There's almost 5 dozen eggs in the fridge. I have to eat all the eggs.
I can't finish all of
Why
them.
are they doing
How
this?
did you do that?
You just got a cool hand, Luke it, Fox. I believe in you.
I ate 4 eggs yesterday. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying. So I'm learning how to make the omelets, and they're all fluffy and delicious, and I'm working on it, and I'm getting into it. I also cut up a lot of vegetables, so I make a lot of sandwiches. Like I'll get chicken patties or cold cuts, and just like all the vegetables are ready. So I make like a garden basically on my sandwich and get the pickles and everything. And I'm trying to eat healthier, but every now and then I just need a bag of fucking bullshit chips, dip them in some guac or salsa, go to town. I can't buy Oreos. I'll eat all the Oreos. I can't do it. I'm trying to eat more cherries and fruits. Cherries are great. You just have a cup by you and you just spit the fucking pits into it. And no one else is in my room, so I don't care. But fuck if I do that in front of anyone else. That ain't fucking happening. Strawberries are actually one of my favorites, though. Which is probably not surprising. Yep. Yeah, it's true. Berry go, go, go. Ichi go, go, go. Flaming Hot Fritos are one of my favorites. Regular Fritos are okay. I can't get Flaming Hot Fritos up where I am, unfortunately. Sour cream and onion chips are usually pretty fucking good. I like salt and vinegar, but sometimes it's too much for me, like too vinegary. The sour cream and onion's the easier one, but I love the Flaming Hot stuff. It destroys my insides. I shouldn't be eating so much of that, but sometimes I just want to light my mouth on fire, you know? Again, I eat my feelings. Same thing with Sour Patch Kids. You know, you suck on the Sour Patch Kids until like that destroys the roof of your mouth, and you eat more and you keep going. And I think that says a lot about me. Dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, the wheel music started playing. All right, we're just listening to it. What about you guys?
My favorite food since elementary school has been sesame chicken. And it is to this day. One, because it's fucking amazing, and two, because I decided that picking a favorite food is an emotionally damaging and arduous process. So I just pinned it up there, and there it stays.
Yeah, I've just been naming
what it
things
says
I've been
about
eating lately.
me is that I'm a person of outstanding moral character and near legendary sexual virility, as well as someone who is incredibly humble, but not in a way that would lead you to believe that, like, if you came up to me on the street and were like, "Hey, you're really great. Here's $20," that I wouldn't take it. I would take that $20 because I want to help you feel like you're making the world a better place.
What's your favorite kind of bubble tea? What's your favorite flavor of bubble tea?
I had bubble tea once when I was like a freshman in high school and decided that I had better shit to do with my time than try and eat tea.
Whatever. All right, fine, whatever. Mine's taro, and not just because it's purple. Okay. I like taro a lot. Okay, shut up. Chair, go.
Okay, listen. I believe
You have 30
that
seconds.
People's favorite. Listen, guys. People's favorite foods is a core, essential part of someone's personality. In fact, when I work on games, when I create a new character,
The stomach
one of the first things
parasites,
I
right?
think about.
The stomach bacteria that determines your brain.
No, listen, but okay, my favorite is burgers, but everyone knows that. But I just want to tell you guys, how is it important it is to me to express, what your favorite food is. Because listen, when I create a character, first thing I think about is what's their favorite food, and when you find out what their favorite food is, you'll be able to create a favorite personality out of it. That's why every character I make has a favorite food.
3,
Hi guys.
2, 1. Burgers was the answer. Thank you, Chair.
It might be chicken and rice if I still lived not in
No,
America.
you said 30. It's done. 30 seconds. Bye. Dr. Aggro, I want to thank you so much for coming on the Vox Off show. It has been an absolute blast having you here. I hope you had a fun time.
As always.
And why don't you tell everyone where people can find you?
You can't, and that's by design. But if you want to hear things that I've said, you can go to twitch.tv/GigaBoots or the GigaBoots YouTube channel, or you can subscribe to the GigaBoots Podcast Network on your favorite or even second favorite podcast app.
Fantastic. Sounds great, and everyone should go. Oh, I don't have to. Well, I can. Okay, hold on. There's the GigaBoots Twitch page. I don't have the thing set up for the YouTube ones. Whatever. Go find them, etc. Aggro, thank you so much for coming on. And, yeah, thank you.
Big thing.
It is the end of the show where we thank you for watching us. Chair G Tables, what do you have upcoming this week?
Wow, is this how you're gonna end the show every time now? As a bitch.
Don't put me on the spot here, Chair. What do you got coming this week?
Okay, listen. All right. So this week, listen.
You better
someone,
hurry it up.
Someone took Sesame Street world record, and remember when I said, "Oh, I gotta beat up this guy because he's from Guam," and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, you Guam speedrunner."
Chair, talk in your microphone.
Rare. We gotta be homies. So, and then I got a comment from my videos like, ha, this is no longer the world record because I took it. By the way, I'm not from Guam. And apparently he just put his region as Guam for no reason. I felt betrayed. Now I have to get it back.
Now it's a matter of honor and pride. My goodness.
Yeah, he took it back, but guess what? This world record is actually easy.
Okay, so
because he found-
chair. So this week you're gonna try to get the world record, right?
Yes.
Anything else you're doing this week?
Oh, yeah. I also, you know, me and TJ and Ryoshi, we did like a speedrun race, but then I was able to create an upset. Yeah, he wants his revenge, double or nothing money match.
Okay,
so
cool.
Now I'm gonna do Diddy Kong
Money
race
match this week,
again.
double or nothing. Awesome, fantastic. This week, everyone, I'll be planning to finish the Saga 2 remake on DS. Mega Man X Dive, I believe, is coming out this week. I will be trying it out. Rebel Winter's birthday is tomorrow, which means Rebel Winter gets to pick what his stream will be. We might do this Tuesday, I'm not too sure, because I think Mega Man X Dive is tomorrow, which means it's Winter's choice stream. I don't know what she's picking that I have to play. We will find out. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching the Vox Off show. I want to give shout-outs to Vote for Waifus for gifting a sub during the show to a very big can of beans. And Felly gifting a sub to Ray Cat Who Dat. Thank you so much, Felly. Thank you so much, Vote for Waifus. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Make sure you give a follow for the Vox Off show. And if you missed the beginning or anything of it, it will, of course, be on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Foxandra. Thank you, everyone, so very much. Really appreciate it. Stick around after the show. Chair and I are going to go hang out in VR chat and have some crazy antics, as we do. So there will be more stream going on the rest of the night. So, yeah, but again, thank you for watching the Vox Off show. Chair?
Yes,
Say goodnight, Chair.
guys, do not eat cereal with water. It's bad. With that, that's my advice. Say goodbye.
Are you finally ending the show with good advice? Oh my goodness, it finally happened. Holy fucking shit, oh my god. This video was brought to you by the power and the support of the mighty executive gamers, who are known as Ace Gundam pilot Adam Admar, Felly, as well as the licensed gamers who go by the names of Confirmed Furniture Owner, Gaijin, Lissa, Madam Melody. Let it also be known that these gamers, they are certified gamers. Do you also wish to become a gamer who is certified? Head on over to patreon.com/Foxandra to pledge your support today, and you can become a gamer who is certified.